Okay, everyone, so we are back here. Let me check the objectives because I don't remember. Okay, I need to speak to Vin in the admin building. Sorry. Okay. Lucas. Um, if you're available, Max, I've acquired an extra ticket to the Burlington Expo. To clarify, this is strictly an invitation from a colleague. I have no interest in your side of that. Message Lucas. Okay, so I'm declining already. Okay, I guess. Um, I'm gonna say no, my cup of tea.
Lucas must be really grateful if he deigns to be this nice to me.
Okay. Um, I can't message anyone else. Okay, crosstalk. Um, we actually read this. What didn't we read? Oh, this one. I think we actually had the same situation last time when we actually read this, but in case you want to read this, because I remember these messages, but in case you want to read this again, yeah, there it is. When he got popcorn, if you remember, okay. Um, why doesn't it say any? Oh, Amanda.
Hey, sport. You're just gonna walk past me without saying hello?
Didn't even see her. Really, sport? I'm gonna say unforgivable.
Oh, what a terrible mistake. Whatever shall I do?
I'm hurt, but I'm sure you can make it up to me.
I'll think of something. Anyway, hi Amanda. What are you doing on campus?
Just going on a coffee run?
But your coffee's better at the Turtle.
Yeah.
This one tastes like
Also, you have like a bar, so like.
Enough about me. What are you doing here?
I work here.
No. I mean, I just saw you talking to President Fayyad. What were you talking about?
Why do you care? Am I gonna really say that? Okay, like, since, like, we asked because we think she's hiding something, so I don't know if I want to reveal that. I mean, we like Amanda, but we're not even in a relationship, so I'm just gonna say work stuff.
Oh, just work stuff? Why?
Just curious. I didn't realize you two hung out.
I mean, I'm
I
friend
don't
with
know
her
that we
daughter,
hang
so
out.
like,
But she's my boss, Sophie's mom. We're bound to run into each other, you know?
Is this about Sophie?
oh, chill,
I mean,
what's going on?
yeah, we talked about Sophie.
You know you can talk to me about anything, right?
Yeah, of course. Maybe I'll tell you when I'm ready.
Sure thing. Well, I'll leave you to it then. See you around.
I mean, I don't know if he's just
See ya,
really
Amanda.
supportive or if she's, I don't know, why, you know, are you
He's
that
probably in the admin building.
curious? I don't know. Okay, that's why I guess there wasn't the leaving slash, dad. So, I need to talk to him in the living world, right? No, wait. What am I doing? How do I do that? Okay. Okay. Admin building, is it that way or yeah, not this way? Oh, Caledon top 10.
This school's success means a lot to Yasmin.
On top 10 list 5 years in a row. Okay. That's great. No, exit, is this? Yeah, okay. Again, why are there always these still shots? Like, it feels like this game wasn't properly finished. Like, oh my god, that's so funny. Wait, can I still leave the card? No. I don't know if he was there. I picked it up there, but I don't know if he was there in the living world. Okay. Hello.
Hey, Vin.
Yasmin's out right now. Sorry to disappoint. Unless you're here for me. In which case, I'll do my best to be of service.
Do you talk like this to everyone who comes near Yasmin's office?
I've never met a pissed off board member I can't defang with a little eyebrow action.
Okay, okay. Let's just move on. Um, how did you and Yasmin meet? I mean, it's a weird question because what if he just, met her because he works here? Also, she's in. I don't know, it's a weird question. I'm gonna ask how long have you worked here?
How long have you worked in the president's office?
Right after graduation. The summer stock festivals wept because they couldn't have me. But Kahuna needed me right away.
I thought you might have worked here when you were still a student. You know, back when Maya Okada went here.
We were wasting no time.
Wow. You know Maya's name. Am I supposed to collapse under the weight of that revelation?
You're supposed to talk to me like a human being about what happened with her.
What do you need me for, Super Sleuth? You're obviously capable of digging up ancient gossip on your own.
I mean, he's
Now-
calling me out.
If you'll excuse me, Gwen's hearing completely scrambled Kahuna's schedule.
No casual chats about Maya. Noted.
Especially because it's not like I went to him and be like, hey, were you here when Maya was a student? Like, I wasn't direct. So I can't even be mad that he called out my sleuthing. Like, come on. Anyway,
Looks like somebody had their last stand.
okay. Can't go there. So, also, okay. Like, I'm very glad that there are objectives, but in some situations, not all the time, sometimes it's very obvious what you have to do next. But here, for example, why would I have to talk to Diamond? Like, what is the connection? I don't understand. Also, another thing that it's weird is that is in Abraxas. Like, it's weird that you have graduated and you're in a society for like the students. It's so weird. Like, I would be like, I don't have time for this. Anyway, also, where is she? She's still in the okay. Let's go change the word. Okay. Okay, so Vin is not here. Polaroid, take it. Oh.
The hedgehog, distant relative of the shrew, enjoys its rest after a full day's work for the kahuna.
Just don't break it.
I could just get you a new one. It cost me like $2.
I don't want a new one. I want the one you gave me.
Oh, so Vin is.
Sophie bought him that hedgehog? That's sweet.
Oh, that's why it was broken.
How
I mean,
nice
I
of you
hope
to
it
finally
was.
return my phone calls, Desmond. Damn the email. Sophie was our only child. Can't you spare 15 minutes to discuss her funerary arrangements?
My God, like it's. Oh God.
No, she didn't have a will. And though she died by suicide, she didn't leave a note.
Died by suicide?
Yeah.
But I thought...
I prefer for her to be buried as soon as possible. I hate the thought of her lying in a funeral home, alone.
I
Yeah.
can't keep listening to this.
Are they gonna block the conversation? I really wanted to hear what's gonna happen. Let's take a snapshot. Which one? Okay, this one.
Say cheese, little guy.
Oh, it's so cute. Okay, post photo. briefly exterior yet secretly vulnerable. Are you trying to tell us something, Vin? I mean, that describes Vin very well. The hermit look.
I don't like the looks of this guy. Too grim reapy.
Yeah. Draw your attention inwards and seek answers within. Inner reflection is the key to enlightenment. Okay. Look.
I don't blame Vin for wanting to ditch Caledon and get a fresh start.
Vin Lang, actor, artist, personality driven, and charismatic performer. Or, I mean, I should have figured out it was an actor. A hunger for exciting new opportunities in creative spaces or with a prominent arts organization. Okay, I'm not gonna read everything because I kind of don't care. Look.
Looking for gigs out on the West Coast, huh? Break a leg, Vin.
Look, we already looked at that. Look at the
Changing Yasmin's
multi-planner.
schedule must have been agonizing. For both her and Vin.
Wow, funeral home. Desmond arrives, which again I'm pretty sure that's her ex-husband and the father of Safi.
I wanted to talk to you about Abraxas, and we should be leaving.
Ooh,
Waiting until I'm down to try to kick me out, huh? I thought you were smarter than that. And nicer, frankly.
Ben, cut the. This isn't about you. It's about the best person to head Abraxas. Right now, you're not in a place
I'm
where
in a
you
place
can.
to keep Abraxas above it all. As long as I have this job, we can light the observatory on fire and get away with it.
excuse me.
You're not even a student here. You
Yeah, it's
graduated
weird.
years ago. Plus, Abraxas should be about marginalized people making subversive art, not about straight white guys getting wasted and committing arson.
Okay.
Don't mind us, Max. We were just finishing up.
Then Abraxas needs new blood.
You mean you need another line on your resume?
Okay,
Hold
even
up.
if.
Can we talk? I just want to ask you about Maya.
Please. I can't handle the both of you. Trying to exploit my weak spots.
Like, he's really losing it. Also, I'm sorry, where was he in a
Did I
relationship with
just
Maya's
witness
Mel?
a failed crown snatching?
You gotta seize the opportunities when you can. And hey, it almost worked. Speaking of which, what's the deal with Maya? Isn't she the undergrad who died a while ago?
That's her? Why, do you know anything?
Just that Vin looks like he bit into a lemon anytime someone says her name.
So Maya makes Vin uncomfortable, huh? Let's find out why.
I'm
There's
actually.
gonna be a debate at the beginning of next semester. A special little pissing match for Vin and me. Vin usually runs for Abraxas president unopposed. But if I had the right piece of dirt, I bet I could make him step down.
If I give her something juicy and then go to the other timeline, maybe I can listen in on Diamond confronting Vin?
Vin's covering something for Yasmin. Vin said Maya. I'm gonna go with Maya because I feel like the other one is way more vague. And so she's gonna be like, okay, what about it, you know? So.
Vin gave a statement where he said Maya had mental health problems. Which may have been true, but I think there's more. What I'm saying is, someone let Maya down. Really badly.
I don't get it. Were Maya and Vin friends or something?
I'm not sure, but they definitely knew each other.
Yeah, that's
And
the
Vin
issue.
gave a statement about her death. What a pompous little piece of.
Wow. I'm gonna say don't go too hard on him, but I don't know if it's because what I was about to say before is that I don't know if it was the last episode or the one before, where I think we probably asked him about Maya, or there was a Maya mentioning, and I was like, wait, is he the guy who, you know, might have had something to do with her death. I'm just gonna go forth and conquer because again I don't know necessarily him, and also she goes for the throat, like she's a killer. Also, we're doing really shitty things, by the way. Like, I do not approve of what we're doing. Sorry, I thought I thought my dog was barking. Anyway, like, we're doing really shitty things because we're exploiting people who have passed away, like a lot of struggles. I feel like we're doing a lot of unnecessary work, but whatever.
Whatever he did, now's your chance to squeeze it out of him.
Damn. Okay, Machiavelli.
Can you do me a favor? Wait until I get out of here to bring this up with him.
You got it. I won't jeopardize your getaway.
This Vin's not going to tell me anything. Maybe the other one has looser lips.
Why
If
is
I'm going
there-
to listen in on this conversation, I need to cross to the other side.
Thank you. You don't need to be so explicit and literally say anything, everything. Okay. Update. Okay, we actually read this report from 40 or so years ago about a widow named Mrs. Marjorie Alderman, who would be in the late 60s now. I'm still reading through it and reach it out. I'll reach out soon once I made sense of it. I feel like our like the mystery, because we're involving too many people, like it's just spreading out. Like we're going so far from uncovering the truth. It's like it's insane. I'm all ears. And
Would
be
Alderman's
careful.
mother know what happened to her son?
Okay. Crosstalk. Dropping a new episode of Get a Clue in 2 days that digs deeper into the Safi Lawailing Fayyad case and explores the death of Maya Okada, Safi's former classmate who also passed away in Caledon. Oh my god. Poor Yasmin. Like, she's really in the crossfire of all of this. Like, if I were Yasmin, oh my god, like, it's insane. Can't wait to listen. Please be respectful to former students who have passed. I'm so sorry for your loss, President Fayyad. I meant 100% this is my way of being respectful. Their stories deserve more attention. I see. Yasmin is always so diplomatic. Like, you don't catch her, like, not be diplomatic. I've lost two talented students now, both young women who were highly gifted and bold. I don't know what to make of that beyond I should have done more. The other student you mean was Maya, right? She was in my intro class and impressive as hell from day one. I still think of her frequently. Wish I could have met Maya. She seems like such a real one. Wait, I want to see if anyone... Only that I contain multitudes, Caulfield. To be honest, is multitudes contain multitudes. Okay. Might be time for a cold shower. Yeah. Okay, this is genuinely adorable. Why do I feel my maternal instincts kicking in? You ever want a co-parent? You let me know. Oh, that's sweet. You begged your mom and me for a joke when you were 6 and then got mad when you found out there weren't any blue ones. Okay, that's a very random out of topic comment, but whatever. Okay, seeming really dodgy when I asked questions about it. Yeah, she was. Absolutely. Okay, Vinh reacts whenever Maya's mentioned. The question we both want to know is why. Let's go. Oh, Mothman book.
I didn't realize I needed cryptid erotica until just now.
Oh, you a moth. Ugh. Already they're disgusting. So like, I'm sorry. But in fairness, I also don't like butterflies. So, but yeah, moths are really disgusting. Ugh. Delightful romp through the haunted and hilarious and hot American Midwest. Okay, yeah. Foil letterpress. Okay, give me a second, Diamond. I'm just snooping around.
Keep up my shenanigans and I'll have to add Max Caulfield to the list.
Yeah. Okay.
About the $500? I do. It's just, is this still about that dead girl?
Oh my god.
Have
Yeah.
a little decorum.
Like,
I feel bad.
I liked Sophie. She was my TA last year.
I'm sure she was rad, but all these canceled events. College students kill themselves all the time.
Oh my god, Ellen.
Yeah, like,
I think you're being really insensitive.
I'm being pragmatic. If we weren't allowed to play Assassins when someone died, there'd never be another game of Assassins ever again. The only reason we're all talking about this is because it was the president's daughter. It's elitist. I don't like it.
I guess.
what
My
the?
friend got killed by a drunk driver freshman year, and nobody postponed exams for her.
I just wish they'd push the game until after break. That's all.
If we quit now, all this work will be for nothing. Hours hiding
I
in this
kind
person
of get
hunkering
the
down in
point,
dorm
but
room
also it
waiting for
depends if it was like a
Wait.
student here or whatever. Obviously, if something like another incident were to happen on campus and no one will say anything or whatever, that would be wrong. Because obviously, you know, it's like, why, you know, like it should, there should be respect in any case, you know. Diamond's notebook, she just left it here?
Whoa, Diamond was working on a documentary about
Ooh.
Moses.
Oh.
I wonder why she never went through with it.
Okay, wait, let me read. I don't, okay. Also, why is she making a documentary about Moses? Okay.
That was not dirt on Vin. I'm sorry, Diamond. I didn't think this is what I'd find.
Oh, let me read the ghost. Give me the ghost. Okay, don't laugh, alright? Oh, wait. Let's start from the beginning. Dear Moses, don't laugh, alright? I know what you think of therapy. The brain is unknowable and the soul is nothing. Your words, not mine. But this is an exercise, which means I shouldn't have to worry about you shredding my thesis. Funny, isn't it? Even when I'm writing something for my own emotional health in a letter that's only meant for me, I imagine your voice in the back of my head, always asking questions, always pushing me. Also, why are they so, like, why is she, I mean, I don't want to use the word obsessed, but from the beginning there seems like a lot of interest from her on him, and I don't understand why. So whatever. Okay. So here it is in all its messy glory. I knew. Okay. Okay. The only reason, I mean, immediately I thought of that, but then maybe because I was like, okay, but he's not into women. So I was like, you know, it's weird because I immediately dismissed, like, okay, you know, he's not into women, so there must be something else, but maybe she doesn't know. So, okay. But that also, like, that's really because if you look from the beginning, there's a lot of like her always like waiting for Moses, always like on him, and that also explains the documentary. But also, I feel like even if you were interested in women or whatever, like it's really. Can I just say that it's a little bit creepy because why are you? I don't know, being obsessed one-sidedly. So it's not like you're in a relationship and also not obsessed, but like you're, you know, you think about the other person. That's normal, but one-sidedly without being in a relationship, I always like this behavior. I never like it because it's like, what are you doing? I don't know. Um, I said it. I knew I was falling for you on our first trip to Everett when you helped me find Orion, three bright stars, and you put your face close to mine. It was your first lecture. Your words so warm on my neck. I don't know about Tony then. I didn't know about Tony then. Ah, okay, so she knows. Or about how much I'd want to be close to you after that. So yes, I have feelings for you, and yes, I struggle with them every day, but I have to move on. You've got your love, and it's time I find mine elsewhere. I don't. This is even more weirder because to me it's like, again, as I first of all, again, I feel like her interest is very obsessive, which is it's uncomfortable. But also, even if you like someone, and whether you find that they don't like your gender or whether it's they're just not interested in you, I don't know. It's feel okay, cool. You know, like it's not that big of a deal. I don't know. It's kind of uncomfortable. Anyway, even if I don't want to, even if it's hard to, even though you're the first person I've liked that actually makes sense, it kind of doesn't. I've had crushes before, big ones, and I've tried sex. And I've tried sex, but I never really understood what it was to actually want that with someone until I met you. Girl, you really need you need therapy. You need to really unpack a lot of the things going on. Like, I'm not trying to shame her or anything, but like, yeah, I don't know if I ever will again. Oh my god, or if anyone will ever love me if I decide I don't want to do that again. Well, again, you have issues and you have to unpack them. Am I really just supposed to give up, be alone forever, love always, Diamond? I mean, I feel like it's a bit extreme. And, yeah, like,
A very palpable hit.
Calm down. Finn's never gonna let Diamond close enough for a real shot at the throne.
But it's not his throne, is it? He doesn't even go here.
yeah.
He graduated, sure. But being President Faya's assistant guarantees him oversight over everything Abraxas does.
So, how's the depression?
I'm not depressed. I just have artist block. And this
Like,
whole Apollo cat,
I don't know, I like her even less.
Oh no! Somebody abandoned their boy.
I mean, not that I didn't like her, but I was always a little bit like, okay, but now it's like, you know, when you find out something about someone and you see another, like, the puzzles come back together and you see another side. Like, I'm not saying that she's necessarily the worst, but like, she seems very intense as a person, and even her behavior with Vin. Like, I'm actually like upset that I've actually give her the ammunition to hurt Vin. I mean, I wouldn't. Also, let me explain that I didn't want to like I didn't want to do it anyway. But like the fact that now we find this out, it's a little bit like, like you're not just like ambitious or whatever. You're. Anyway, let's just move on. Wow, in this universe there are many like problematic people. And don't get me wrong, I met my fair share, but like here it's no way. But I need to do it here because they will be here? Question mark. So wait, Diamond is not here? Oh, there they are.
Can you let a man with a stale cup of coffee in peace?
No. Because here's the thing. I didn't want to bring this up before, but I know about the statement you made. About Maya. You told people she had mental health issues, but that wasn't the whole story, was it?
Oh.
An extremely thing to bring up.
It is. It is.
To be Mother Teresa, but they shouldn't be covering up details about someone's death.
Alright, fine. You wanna know what happened?
Yeah.
After you died, Yasmin told me that if I stated on the record that Maya was troubled, I'd give you the job as her assistant.
Holy.
This is insane.
You had to say about Maya.
Diamond, maybe because we were fucking friends? I met in one of Colmenaro's fiction classes and we clicked.
You said that about her?
Shut up. You wanted a performance and now you're gonna get it. I grew up without anybody, okay? Most kids I count on don't get what that's like. And I'm not fucking stupid, okay? I'm not gonna make it as an actor. So yes, Yasmin promised me a stable, respectable job and health insurance. And I took it. And I cared about Maya. And it was a horrible thing to do. And I've regretted it ever since.
I don't have to bring that up in the debate.
There's never gonna be a debate. I'm dropping out of the race.
You're just gonna let me be the head of Abraxas? Like that?
Isn't that what you wanted?
Very good. In the end, does it?
Vin met Maya in Lucas's class. And he also knows something about the cow skull through Sophie's windshield, which conveniently made Lucas look guilty.
Well, to be honest,
If
I
I
don't
can
think.
pressure the other Vin, maybe he'll tell me what the hell is going on here.
Well, first of all, I don't think it made Lucas look guilty, because it would be weird that he would use a thing that he made with his name etched on it to commit vandalism. That would be really stupid. Also, wow, like it's poor Vin. Like it's. But also, I feel like it's. I mean, it's not necessarily like a good thing, because you're saying what could be untrue statement, or it is probably untrue statement, but also it's not like you, or at least that we know, like he knows that, for example, Yasmin was the cause of her death, and you're just taking the easy way out, because if he didn't, it's not like let's say he didn't say that. And again, we're just talking about morality, by the way, here. Like, obviously not saying false thing about your friends is the right thing to do, obviously, but talking from his perspective of being like talking from his perspective of being a person who grew up without money. He would like to be an actor, but we all know it's a very difficult career to like get a sustainable income from. So he got the opportunity to get apparently like a job that's reputable, like health insurance. We know it's a big issue in America, and stable. And apparently, I guess he pays quite well, at least for the type of job that it is, And so like, he, and again, it's not like he is like, oh yeah, I know she killed her, let's say, and I still took the job. It's like he wouldn't have changed the outcome of finding out why or who maybe killed Maya if someone killed her. So I don't know. I'm not again saying that it's a good choice from a moral point of view, but life sucks. Like there are a lot of like very weird things. So, but this is getting more and more convoluted. Okay. The article about Mama Alderman, it gets wild, so bear with me. 40 plus years ago, she was admitted to Lakeport County days before due date with what she described as complications with her pregnancy. Only despite what she claimed, not only was there no baby, there never was one. She and her late husband, she said, planned to name their baby boy after his father, Vincent. It was like there's hints of who Alderman was, or maybe should have been, but only hints. It's so weird. It's like he never existed. Yeah. But that thing with Vin, it's really like tough. It's like a lot of obviously we're finding out there are so many people. Wait, where is Vin in this word? Who are not what they seem like. Can we talk to her?
I talked to him.
Like Yasmin, for example.
Did you know?
No, what?
Why Vin lied in that statement?
No.
He was like hurt. But he did step down, so all hail President Diamond, I guess.
I'm gonna say I'm sorry because I don't necessarily believe that's necessary, but whatever.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have told you something without thinking through the consequences.
Yeah, she could also not have acted on it.
I wasn't trying to stop you.
First
Yeah,
act as president of a breakfast?
Breaking the news to the Vinians, I guess. Ugh. There's gonna be tears. See you around,
Especially
Max.
don't understand being that generally, but also for something so trivial. Like, congrats, you're a president of an organization. Like, it's I don't know, but whatever. It's done, obviously. Where is Vin? Oh, that's not Vin. No, wait, this is the dead word. Right. Oh, okay, right. Okay, so this one is here. It's gonna be so happy to see me. Oh shit.
I know
Why
you're
is it
busy.
so low?
Give me just a minute of your time.
This better be worth it.
Yeah.
Yasmin gave you this job as a favor,
It's like, how
didn't she?
do you know that?
For talking to a reporter who was writing about Maya's death?
Didn't your parents ever teach you to not bring up people's dead friends for no reason?
There is a reason. I promise.
Please, enlighten me.
I'm not gonna say I'm trying to help myself because it's not true. I'm trying to help someone. I'm trying to uncovering actually now 2 mysteries because I'm trying to see who killed Maya or if she actually killed herself, why. Because they're hinting that either it was done by someone else or someone drove her to do that, and also the same from Safi.
It might not make a lot of sense, but I'm trying to help someone. And that means learning about Maya.
Maya's been dead for years now. She can't help you or anyone else.
Just go with me for a second, okay?
All right.
You said in your statement that Maya was
What's going on with
troubled.
her hair? Sorry, it's really distracting.
That wasn't true, was it?
Oh god.
Vin, what
If
really
he actually
happened?
knows the truth though, and he knows, for example, that Yasmin was involved, that's even more awful.
Ask Lucas Colmenero.
Oh fuck.
It all started in his class. He has Maya's blood
I
on his
didn't want
hands.
to think that, and I hope
You're not saying Lucas...
Killed her? Not literally, but
oh Jesus, please tell me that it's not what I think it is. Oh my god.
the man deserves every misfortune that befalls him.
Oh my god.
Like, for example, if Safi suspected him of tossing a cow skull through her windshield?
No more free secrets. I have a reputation to protect.
I guess I could reveal one of the other secrets I know.
Ooh. I'm gonna go first with you and Safi were together. Or is it like I have to choose just one? Ooh, maybe I should go with the okay, let me try with the restraining order because we were talking about Lucas and technically Maya, but maybe it could be again linked with Safi.
What if I told you that Lucas filed a restraining order against Safi?
Well, I say that Lucas is less dumb than I thought.
So, was that a shiny enough info nugget or not?
Very shiny.
Alright. So was the cow skull you or not?
Yes.
So, why?
I mean, you've seen a pissed off Safi before. She's like a force of nature. When I heard her book got squashed, I seized an opportunity to aim her at a deserving target.
So you were, what, protecting Gwen?
That's as much as you get. And now I really do have to get back
let
to
me
work.
see if I can use the favor or not.
But, Caulfield, whatever the real reason is for you digging up old history, be respectful to Maya.
Yeah.
She suffered enough while she was alive.
Okay, I'm not. Oh god.